What's up guys, it's your boy Stir Fry Ty. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be long and complicated, but we're going to get through it because I got a lot to tell you, a lot to go through about this trip we went on. When I say we, I mean my family. Unfortunately, I was trying to take in all the scenery and all that. I did take pictures and all that. This is going to be one of those videos where you're going to have pictures and I'm going to be explaining a lot of stuff. I did get some video, but it might be put in this, but it's probably not going to. Anyways, let's get into this video and I hope you guys enjoy this. Grab something to eat, a snack, so it's going to be a bit. Let's do this. So let's start off with Sunday morning. Getting up early to go to the airport. Long, exhausting. I wasn't ready to get up, but I did. And we had everything packed. We left for the airport. Sun was out. We got to the airport. For some reason, I have this picture of where we parked. Then we sat there for a bit, waited to be called to enter the airplane. Got on the airplane. No, Tyler. The wrong photo. Show them the other photo. I was on the airplane for a couple hours. The airplane took us to St. Louis and we stayed on that plane and that took us to Las Vegas. This is where it gets a little complicated. Sometimes I'm not thinking straight. I brought AirPods with me, right? I was listening to my music or doing whatever I was doing on my phone, probably editing some TikTok video or something. Fell asleep with my AirPods in. One of my AirPods fell out of my ear. I woke up, felt that happen. I was like, okay, I don't want to sleep with my AirPods in. So I put them back in the case. And something I usually do a lot, especially in my room if I'm just listening to music while I'm playing my video games, is I tend to put my AirPods back in the case and I set my AirPods between my legs. And that's exactly what happened on the airplane. I fell back asleep. Didn't think anything of it when I woke back up. Then we landed, walked out the gate to get our bag for Las Vegas. A few moments later, I was like, okay, yeah, I got everything. Wait a minute, where's my AirPods? I was like, oh my god, my AirPods are still on the plane. Now at this point, we still had a bit to try to go back and get them off the plane, but the gate was too far and it was this big deal. It was a lot. So we had to go to the office there in Las Vegas. So we went to the customer service in Las Vegas. I was like, hey, I misplaced my AirPods on the plane. Is there any way we can get them or see if someone can find them and grab them and bring them to the office? The lady at the desk radioed to whoever, and I was standing there for about a good 5 minutes before they radioed back to the lady, said they still weren't having luck finding it, which I really doubt they looked hard enough. Hours later, I was looking on Find My iPhone. As long as your device is charged and it's not on airplane mode or whatever, although you can't do that with AirPods, you can see their precise location. And you wouldn't believe how much pain I was in when you could see my AirPods flying all the way to Texas. I was like, I'm never getting these AirPods back. So that happened. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let that ruin my vacation. I'm just gonna move on and hopefully get those AirPods back. We'll come back to the whole AirPods thing in a little bit. So we got to the hotel room. It was pretty nice. We were gonna set all our stuff down and then we were gonna go walk. So that's what we did. We went and walked on our first day. After that, we decided to find something to eat. We went and ate, and then after we ate, we came back to the hotel room, relaxed a little bit because it's just been a disaster of a day. We decided to go to bed that night. The next morning, we got up bright and early and went to the Grand Canyons. Now, it was nice and hot outside. We had to wear something appropriate. So we had to go to a bus to drive almost 3 hours to the Grand Canyons from Las Vegas. It was a long trip, especially with the tour guide. Oof, you just don't want to know. I mean, she seems like a really nice person, but it's not a tour guide I would want to have on my next tour. Let's say she can get a bit annoying at times, but that's all right. So when we got to the Grand Canyons, we all got off the bus. We started to walk up to the Grand Canyons. Got us something to eat at the little lunch thing they had going on. Saw a couple crows. I don't even know if they're crows. They were a little too big to be crows, although I've never been so close to a crow before to see how big a crow is. They were very menacing, but they were also like staring down everybody while they were trying to eat their food. Like,
What?
give me something to eat. It was kind of awkward. After that, me and my family decided to go for the walk up to the, I guess you can call it the peak. Got some photos, had a good time, saw some cool things. When you're up there at the Grand Canyons, it don't seem that far down from up top, but when you're down at the bottom, it's like, holy moly, that is a ways up.
Holy moly.
I also do want to mention that we did go on a skywalk thing. It was kind of scary because the floor under us is glass, pure glass, so you can see through it. It's a ways down, but they did not allow photography, videos, or anything. That was all before we went to do the other thing I was just talking about. So we made a total of 3 stops.